is flat, the band is horrible, and the cover makes me look like the bride of Frankenstein!
Well, what about the gimmick? A pair of scissors in every album, or they'll sell like hotcakes.
I can't take any more humiliation. I am going crazy!
But you are crazy!
Is this place for real? I mean, it's like right out of Psycho. How many bodies you got buried in the basement?
Frankly, my dear, I've lost count.
It's really nice to know that my family's behind me in this marriage.
You know your family's behind you, in front of you, on the side of you. I mean, my sister is marrying my husband's brother, right? I feel like I'm in a soap opera.
Once more into the breach, huh?
You never know what's going to happen next at Falcon Crest.
Will your nephew stay with us long, Miss Channing?
Only for the night, chao-li. Only for the night.
Falcon Crest needs you. You won't leave.
You've got the Visconti winery. What else do you want?
I want her head and Chase's alongside it.
Same dress you wore at our wedding.
If it was, you wouldn't recognize it. You were so busy eyeballing all the female guests.
You see, the rabbit died. Capiche? You're going to be a daddy.
I suppose next thing you'll want to go ahead with our wedding plans.
I would marry you if you were the last man on earth. I, Angela, take you, Peter, to be my husband.
How's tricks?
Oh, my God.
What's the matter, honey? Don't you like my new style?
Where have you been? I haven't seen you in 2 days.
I've been shopping.
Blindfolded?
What makes you think you can get by blackmailing me?
Because you know as well as I do what Chase will do if I tell him about this.
Your inheritance will be radically diminished.
And so will yours.
All yours. That is outrageous. And I won't stand for it. You have no choice, sister. If you want to be a part of the land, you have to invest yourself in the land. And Chase has hardly lived here. He's been flying around in airplanes, and now he's come to Earth in the wrong place.
You gonna tell him that?
If he has any sense, I won't have to.
Angela and Peter made a spectacle. Tony blew up at you. Chase hit Richard. This reception was a wonderful idea.
I have the impression that Chase and the young Mr. Deering smell blood.
We'll give them blood. Their own. I thought you liked that chair.
When I'm through with this place, and with that... she, and nothing else around here will ever be the same again.
What do you want today, Lance? My harvest? My body? My firstborn son?
Your harvest. But if I can't do that, I'll take what's behind door.
Why did you agree to see me today?
I wanted to make you cry.
No, those tears were shed long ago.
Pleasant dreams, Angela.
I told Robin she could keep the baby.
You what?
It's over. We're lousy parents, and we have a lousy marriage.
It's over, all right.
You know, my dear, I've never liked you, but I've always admired enterprising women.
Bad news, Tony. I've always been bad news.
Damn it, Kit. When are you going to stop running? When?
I thought you would enjoy this for your trophy case. It's what's left of my wedding dress. You bitch.
You destroyed my relationship to Greg Reardon, and now to top it off, you've stolen money that was rightfully... As far as I can see, there's only one thing left for you to do.
Yeah? And what might that be?
Marry me.
mother sleeps with my father, and then she kills him. Just like a black widow.
Why are you so worried about Richard Channing?
Well, I'm not worried. More land is more strength, and only the strong survive, Chase.
Nobody survives alone.
You've always said that power is land. The Greta Vineyards are only second to Falcon Crest.
I've never liked being second to anyone.
Is that why you want me to marry Lance Cumson?
I want you to be happy. And I know you won't be if you have Angela Chani breathing down your neck after I'm gone.
You think you're going to plow under my vineyard and build that instant slum? It'll be over my dead body.
The way you expand in Falcon Crest. Over my father's.
Chase and Maggie Jerrold took away my son. And I'm gonna make them pay for that. The same way that you and Dina are gonna pay for everything you've done to me. And Angela's gonna pay. And Richard's gonna pay. Every one of you is gonna suffer.
Are you quite finished?
I haven't even started.
Julia is gone. Emma is in Hollywood. Lance lives his own life. Why must you keep on fighting?
Force of habit.
I'm a very successful attorney, Mr. Channing. I made my first million before I was 30, but things got a little dark.
You won, Melissa. But you won't have one night in this house without wondering what I'm up to. And believe me, I'll be up to something.
Think about that tomorrow. But tonight, we're a family.
I want you to stay away from that Babylonian character.
Her name is Apollonia. She's a dear friend of mine and a business partner.
I shall always remember this family portrait and cherish it.
I'm going to have this whole transaction declared illegal in court. I've always had a difficulty expressing my feelings. I'm so much like my father. He was stubborn, and so am I, ambitious.
And controlling. And devious.
If the circumstances called for it, yes.
And the circumstances always called for it where I was concerned.
Dear Aunt Angela, is it possible that you are guilty of every underhanded thing that you've accused Chase of? That you lied about his father's death, that you perjured yourself to ruin his reputation as a pilot, and even now you would say anything to turn me against him. You never give up, do you?
Well, looks like Miss Goody Two-Shoes is back in town.
I love this land. I love it more than you've ever given me credit for.
I have always given you the amount of credit you deserved.
And it'll be no surprise for you to know that I'll be haunting your every move, watching and checking your every business decision.
Well, that'll be the day.
The prosecutor will be on your case soon. But that's just the beginning.
You've never done anything without an ulterior motive. When we first met, all you saw in me was a young publisher with a bright future and lots of money.
Now, Douglas, you know that's not the reason I married you.
What I'm sure of is that Prohibition almost ruined Falcon Crest, and without my money, it would have been impossible.
I don't see any reason for us to waste time having lunch. You're a monster. If you'd been my child, I would have drowned you at birth.
I'd have been grateful.
Don't interrupt me. But you do have the traits that I admire in a man. You're cunning and ruthless. And you have successfully placed me in a position where I might lose everything that I've worked for all of my life.
I like this.